Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime the new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, I seen your constellation in the sky yesterday looking at me while I was looking at you, and I was like... So I'm seeing that during the cycle of this read, your energy is specifically being influenced by the element air. The element air is like really strongly influencing the northern wind and how we experience it in our lives here on earth. The northern wind and the element air are signs of like the ending of something. And it also is strongly influenced by the movement and the cycle and flow of the planet Mercury. Mercury is involved with the experience of data collection, reporting, and the experience of actually writing things down, right? Record keeping, stuff like that. So that's the element air. Okay. I am seeing that during the cycle of this read, the spirit of true self is seeking security and winning. So you may be wanting to win something, you may be in your winning season, something like that that has to do with winning. Your spirit of true self is like really set on winning something. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that they don't have an emoji for that. Whatever like is centered around what it is that you are wanting to seek security in regard to winning. There's no emoji for that. And then I'm also seeing that something that may be causing like a challenge or some type of confusion is spam. Okay, so the spam or whatever may be causing like some type of confusion in regard to you being able to win, right? Or something like that. Okay. I am seeing the abundance card in reverse. So the challenges with the spam may be that people have like negative mindsets. That could be, you know, being projected onto you, or that you have like some type of negative mindset. You may be challenged in being able to maintain a positive mindset, or that could have been what was going on during the cycle of the read, right? I am seeing that some challenges may have been like your ability to manifest, you being grateful, experiencing like an energy of bliss and fulfillment, and then also feeling like you're blessed. So those kinds of things could be strongly associated with feelings of spam, where like you're being overwhelmed or overloaded with other people's information and what it is that other people are going through, and other people's negative mindsets and other people's negative, you know, outlooks on life, and it may be difficult or hard for you to formulate your own perception or idea, or maybe a pathway, a clear pathway to positive reinforcing energy for the grace of God. So this is a time to do the shadow work and go within, right? And tap into God's source energy that has created you to be able to overcome those challenges, okay? I did pull an angel card, so I did see big happy changes. So whatever changes are going to happen that may be happening right now, you are in a transitional phase, so big happy changes are coming. That is the message by the way of the angels, okay? So I also am seeing the golden mirror. You may be challenged or dealing with some type of narcissist, maybe love bombing, someone that's self-absorbed or one-sided, or this could be your challenge. This could be the reason why the abundance card is in reverse, is because you are meant to overcome the challenges of narcissism, love bombing, being self-absorbed and one-sided, okay? I am seeing a ship having to do with cutting ties, being able to move on, receiving what it is that you need, progression, and arriving to where it is that you're meant to be in life, okay? Or if you're experiencing some type of lack of abundance, don't sabotage the relationship that you have with God and block your ability to be able to see this thing through, right? Like I said, there may be some shadow work that needs to be done that requires you going within and being able to tap into God's source energy to be able to set you free from these challenges so that you may overcome those challenges. Be merited the spiritual strength and wisdom to be able to get through it, and then also to share that wisdom to others that may come from you, like your children, your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, stuff like that, or also those that you care about and love. You can give them guidance and direction, okay? God is going to use you regardless. So it's just a matter of lessons learned and being able to serve in your purpose, right? So then I am also seeing the cut down card. With the cut down card, it says cutting out, separation, stopping a pattern, silent treatment. So like I said, the pattern or the separation that may be happening is the sense of ego, right? You are separating yourself from the ego, making more time for you to go within and connect with God's source energy in a way of grace and like humility, meekness, knowing that this is your own individual life experience, though it's very humbling to remember that you are a part of something that's bigger than you, right? The experience may depend on you to have it, to process it, to learn from it, to grow through it. God grows through you. It's happening through you, not just happening to you, right? And so you have the ability and the strength to be able to overcome those challenges outright, because we do want you to be in an energy of abundance. We do want you to be in an energy of freedom and winning, right? We want you to have that security that you're seeking, and we don't want it to ever, be in an energy where it's like reversed, or there's some type of suffering, or there's continuous losing, or things like that. You know what I mean? So being able to overcome those challenges, being able to let go of narcissistic ways, being able to let go of the ego that is stuck on being self-absorbed and love bombing when it comes to certain relationships or aspects of relationships, being able to set you free from spirits of chaos and confusion is the pathway that you want to be on, okay? And that your spirit guides essentially are leading you to. So the overall emotions and the specific messages associated with the cycle of this read are for you not to respond to things impulsively, for you not to feel terrified. There is someone that is defending you, or you're defending someone else, or there's like a defensive energy that's involved in the cycle of the read. For you to feel happy, for you to feel alive, for you not to be irritated, for you not to be frustrated. And this is a natural read, okay? For you not to feel fatigued, for you to thrive in an energy of innocence and playfulness, for you to be open to receive, and for you not to feel like you are so vulnerable that you're being attacked, right? That vulnerability is something that God has placed on all human beings. Because we are human, we are vulnerable. And like I always say, if there are any negative emotions or not so great experiences that you have that are in life in general, they are inherited karmic cycles, right? We did not ask for those behaviors to be passed down to us. We did not ask for those issues or the problems to be passed down to us. Though, and the reason why they were is because it takes humans to make humans, right? Though all humans are not made without God's source energy. So you have that strength, that ability, that most high power within you to be able to tap into, and also acquire the strength, the mindfulness, the awareness to be able to overcome those challenges that would put you in alignment with spiritual maturity and the wellness of your soul, which should always be a priority, because you do not want to be stuck on earth in that phase of life with a vengeance or spite, not able to move on. So allowing the soul to permit for you to go through certain experiences as the spirit of true self, and being able to confirm and affirm with the Most High that you've learned those lessons and that you can move forward and you can move on is really truly a gift. So let's get into the read. I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self lessons in regard to perception and your perception, how you view, feel about freedom, what that means to you, okay? There are some new ideas, some new technologies, some new opportunities. There's very new, right? That's associated with the ideas of freedom, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership or power. It could be both, depending on how it is that you're experiencing it and the way that the winds are blowing for you, right? This is the northern and the southern wind that I'm seeing. And it has to do with big business. How big business is involved in the community that you're in, how it's being built up, how big business is integrated in the development of your community, right? Or your tribe. Also seeing how big business is involved in the kind of power that they hold and that they have with the way that things happen within your community and your tribe, okay? I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the process of power, okay? So with the process of power, that always has to do with Jupiter energy. Jupiter is a planet that goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter influences growth, change, prosperity, good fortune, okay? All of the good things, and sometimes the experience of getting to the good things can be why you are, have been challenged with narcissism and stuff like that. These are things that have been passed down to you, right? Even an inheritance of abundance. Though for you to receive that inheritance of abundance, you have to stand strong with the light of God in the face of the inheritance of karmic cycles, right? So being able to stand strong in that light of God, break the curse and the bond of narcissism and love bombing and toxic behaviors is your rite of passage. If you do not believe and stand strong in that rite of passage, then that is where you come against the challenges of the spam and, feeling like you're losing, not winning, right? So what I am seeing is earthquakes with the process of power, like how you are naturally and divinely connected to what is greater than you, right? So since there's so many little things that are connected to even our own personal experiences, and then that being connected to what is greater than us in natural experiences, right? I am seeing some earthquakes with the southwestern wind. Don't be alarmed. It is something that is outside of your control. You were born into this reality, and so since you were born into this reality, God, source energy, knew that there were certain connections that you were just going to have, right? So I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the western wind that specifically has to do with process. The process of communications when it comes to text messages, phone calls, emails. Email specifically is what I'm seeing. And with those communications, I am seeing the process. It is something that you learned about during the cycle of this read. So Gemini, bringing it all together, your spirit of true self is seeking security and winning. There may be some spam involved with the emails, right? That may be causing some type of confusion or something like that. That's closely associated with the abundance that you are seeking in regard to winning. This may have to do with freedom. The freedom that you're seeking could be freedom that you're seeking now from some type of win, or freedom that you're seeking in the future, right? There is big business that's involved in all of it. with big business being involved in all of it, there is a sense of some natural occurrences that are also revealing how it's all connected, and that's, you know, being revealed with the earthquakes and things of that nature. And then also the communications that you're having in the process of all of those communications are what will reveal to you how the security that you're seeking and winning is also seeking you. Okay, so big happy changes are coming. That's the angel message. And I also gave clarification on the fact that as you overcome those challenges and let go of that toxic behavior of narcissism and love bombing and being self-absorbed and one-sided, your blockages in regard to your abundance will become more upright. You know, you will be in an energy of receiving abundance rather than being blocked from your abundance, because you won't be standing in your own way. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse is not losing, right? Maintaining and securing and being able to carry stability and security in your finances on a continuous basis, where there are no material losses. And if there were any material losses in the past, that those material losses do not destroy or tear down the strength and vitality that has been built up for you from God's source within, right? So thank you for that. I'm also seeing this energy is like very relaxing, very fanciful, very heavenly. So it is a heavenly offer to be able to overcome those challenges in the past, if they have happened where there were material losses, or to be able to stand strong and really firm where your finances and your stability and your security are not threatened, right? It is giving some type of security and protection, right? So the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Queen of Rods. With this Queen of Rods energy is someone that's prioritizing the stability and the security and the flow of the family or the familyhood, right? Someone that's like in a matriarchal energy. Someone that is like a leader in a bunch of different ways. I'm seeing someone that wears like a bunch of different hats and functions not only as the family leader, though also someone that works, okay, and gets recognition for the honor and the duty that she commits herself to in regard to how she nurtures and cares for others. Okay, so in this Queen of Rods energy, you are being received as delightful, not frivolous, not shallow, okay? So the energy that I see you in for the past cycle of the read is this Ace of Rods paired with the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is showing me like you're working really hard, meticulously, diligently to build up your skills, your finances, and your talents. You could have been studying, or you could have just been working hard and investing time and money in something that you wanted for the future. What I'm also seeing is the Ace of Rods, so that's just showing me that there was something new that was bought or invested in to assist you with being able to deliver on your promise of performance, okay? It could be a car, it could be a computer, it could be a house. Whatever it is, it was an investment, right? So I'm seeing you in this energy as universally recognized. I'm hearing secure as well as well-behaved and virtuous. So you're in alignment with focus. You were in alignment with focusing on building up your wealth and security, abundance. Okay. Then I'm seeing that you were in the 3 of Rods energy. The 3 of Rods energy is really given an energy of significance. where you are reflecting on how far it is that you've come along. It's like those ships have sailed. Because prior to that, you have the world in your hands, and thy rod and thy staff are with you, right? So this is a sense of being able to understand what it is that you've invested your time in as you had the world in your hands. What it is that you're willing to let go of. What lessons that you have learned as you have been in alignment and communion and partnership with others, right? How your communities were built up. And what really is that sense of freedom that will continue to lead you on that path of that eastern wind, right? And that's what I'm seeing that you were in. You were also received in this energy as like inspirational, insightful, stimulating, to be in an energy of, it's like maturity. I'm seeing that you matured a lot, right? Especially in regard to what it is that you made investments in. So as the Mercury energy with the air element, right, is moving through you, talking to you, communicating with you, and also influencing what it is that you experience at all times, right? So how it operates, how the element air operates for your benefit through all of this is recognizing the fact that you are being merited spiritual maturity, because it's learning, it's intelligence. These elements that we interact with and use and what is it called, manipulate to change form, right? There's a recognition of your maturity because of what you're willing and able to let go of, and that's registering with the soul that you are in alignment on the pathway that has been set before you, okay? So then I'm seeing the Star card, where obviously your wishes are in the process of coming true, okay? You, like I said earlier, these experiences are not just happening to you, they're moving through you, and you're growing from it. Okay, so with the Star card, you are being received as delightful, yet again, attractive, and not in an addictive or obsessive way. It's just very graceful, okay? So speaking of grace, I'm seeing you were moving on to calmer waters with the Six of Swords. So whatever challenges or issues that you were having in the past, maybe with narcissism, maybe with love bombing, maybe with feeling self-absorbed, okay? You're now in an energy of, you were in an energy of moving forward and onto calmer waters, where you're managing your emotions in a healthy way, and you have the ability to move forward, and it's not tearing you down or holding you back, okay? And that may have been what it is that you were praying for, asking for, that you were trying to seek security. And sometimes the battles that we're really wanting to win is the battle with our own demons. And that could be and they don't have an emoji for that, right? So with the Six of Swords, I am seeing that you were moving on to calmer waters. You weren't being neglected, you weren't being rejected, you weren't being disregarded, and you weren't being received as lazy. You're hardworking. Like I said, with that Three of Pentacles energy, you are being diligent in your studies and your efforts to mature yourself. Whether if it's work that's going on within, doing the shadow work, or if it's external work to build up your finances, okay? So then I'm seeing that there was some type of reconciliation with this Page of Cups, where there was a reuniting and an offer in a way of your passions, things that you're passionate about, something or someone that you love. This could, like this Page of Cups could have been like you met up with an old friend, or you connected with people that you used to work with, or something like that. There was a reconciliation of some type of energy that was once let go of, and it's because you had to spiritually mature first to know how to handle it with care, with better care, right? So with this Page of Cups, there is a reconciliation that's happening, or that has happened, because this is your past. And then I'm also seeing that you were kind of received as like a nerd in this energy, or maybe you thought that person was a nerd, right? in some kind of way, whatever it is that you were picking up on, right? Picking up wherever it is that you left off, you are being received in this energy is like kind of nerdy, though also strong. And you could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific for this read, though the energy is coming through as like masculine. So it could be that you're being received as nerdy and strong, or you're being received as like nerdy and masculine. Okay. So then the last card for the cycle of this read is the King of Rods. Now this is someone that may be your match. Like you could have been led to your match because you are, like I said, being received as the Queen of Rods energy throughout the cycle of this read. And then I see the King of Rods at the end of the cycle. So this could have been like your King of Rods, your match, or you are in this King of Rods energy, being balanced in that divine masculine and divine feminine energy when it comes to rods, right? Tools, resources, batons. So this could either be someone else that is your match, or it could be you. As people are a point of reflection of time, even if this is someone else, it is God revealing to you that you have met your match. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you are the Queen of Rods during the cycle of this read. So you're on the right path is what I'm saying. Okay? So this King of Rods is someone that is the equal to the Queen of Rods energy. Someone that prioritizes family. Someone that is being highly recognized and almost even exalted for the way that they manage their tools and resources. You're being received as innovative. You're being received as a leader. You're being received as a governor. Okay? You're also being received as very like expeditious and quick and like on it. You're on top of things. And then I'm also seeing someone that is very graceful. Like you're being received as like not dangerous, not explosive, not like, you know, you're very tame. And you're displaying like a lot of maturity. Okay? Maturity and governance of how it is that you utilize your resources. And that's what I'm seeing. So considering the fact that Gemini, the zodiac sign, is a duo, right? I am seeing the fulfillment of this Rod's energy that Gemini is in right now, where you are, I am hearing manifestive energy with that southwestern wind, and because it's a natural read, it's being revealed by the way of all of my resources that this is the reason for the earthquakes, right? And it's nothing wrong with that because it is a planetary thing. The southwestern wind is a sign of Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is closely associated with change, growth, transformation. You are meant to go through these changes, and so is the earth. Okay? So, congratulations. You found your match, or congratulations, you're balanced in your divine masculine and feminine energy, Gemini. So let's talk about your future. Okay? Because if you are balanced in this divine masculine and feminine energy, I am seeing matriarch and patriarchal energy being met by the grace of the rod gods. or the god rods, right? And big happy changes are coming. Though we also want to highlight the fact that the abundance card was in reverse. And the ability to be able to turn it in the upright is always being in an energy of gratitude rather than worry. Whether if there are losses because you are seeking security and winning, right? worry cannot occupy the same space in the human mind that gratitude does. So you have to be intentional with choosing your freedom. And your freedom of thought has to be rooted in gratitude, whether if there are wins or losses, so that you are not overwhelmed with the spam of those losses in thought. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing. And being able to be in that energy of abundance is recognizing that you are a resource of abundance, balanced in divine masculine and feminine energy when it comes to the rods. Okay, let's talk about your future. So in the future, I am seeing you in this high priestess energy. This high priestess energy could be someone that is in your life, or it could be you. It could always be you, right? So this high priestess is someone that is spirit-led, spirit-fed, and also led by their intuition. Not always being navigated by what makes logical sense, because the high priestess understands that there is more than just what is logical and that human beings understand, though there's always God sense, right? So this high priestess is spirit-led, spirit-fed, and can kind of see, what's going on in the other realms as well by the way of a gift. So this high priestess is being received as honorable, honest, just, and virtuous. Not intense, not extreme. Also being received as graceful in how it is that you use your power and you navigate within your community. You do understand that by the way of the lessons that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self, you learn those lessons about big business and how they are involved in your community and power. You understand the dynamics of the poles, right? And so with the poles of the north and south, and how the winds are being pulled between the two of community, partnership, and also power, the high priestess is being led by the intuition of knowing within what freedom really is defined as, and how communications play a big role in that with the eastern and the western wind. And you're doing an amazing job at that. So like I said, being balanced in that divine masculine and feminine energy when it does come to those rods is working to your benefit. So keep going, okay? Speaking of keep going, I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service work with nonprofit organizations. I do have a fundraiser going on right now, so please sit and check out that video. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for your support of what it is that I do here on the channel, and also what it is that I do off of the app, and my commitment to making a difference in the world. I strongly employ and encourage you all to continue to do good work, because the world needs it, and it's becoming more of a peaceful place as we take up those responsibilities to do good. We are impressing planets like Mars and Jupiter, because they know that their existence is not for no reason as well. You know how we are constantly seeking purpose and security? They too are living planets that influence what it is that we go through, and our ability to learn and they learn from us as well. So as we are seeking and serving in our purpose, they too are seeking and serving in their purpose. And we are all in the connection of the Great Spirit. So we have the ability to impress each other from within. And that's the soul, right? So let's get back to the read. So what is most amazing about this is that the divine masculine and feminine energy is like super strong and very much so balanced during the cycle of this read. And also because it's balanced, it's bringing forth an amazing future. And considering the fact that big business ain't going nowhere in regard to partnerships and power, right? Though the perception and the focus on freedom and what that means for all human beings is really essential right now, okay? And so what I'm seeing after the High Priestess energy, that is either someone that is brought into your life or someone that, or an energy that you have manifested to be in. There is this Queen of Swords energy that I'm seeing next. So this High Priestess energy is either an energy that you have stepped into or have been called into, right? Or it's someone else that's been brought into your life, and then you're in this Queen of Swords energy to be a point of reflection for that High Priestess, or you are just, becoming more of the person that you were destined to be and just checking boxes into being the best version of yourself, okay? So with this Queen of Swords energy, I'm seeing someone that don't take no shit. You don't play no games, right? This is someone that sets boundaries and is received with respect because you're not afraid of taking up the battle and also leading others, okay? So the Queen of Swords is someone that knows that, someone that knows, So the Queen of Swords is very much so intelligent, very much so smart and witty, and gets recognized for her ability to lead well. This could be a male or a female, so take it as it resonates. The gender is not specific. However, it is coming from a divine feminine energy within your bloodline that you have inherited this Queen of Swords energy at this point in time in your life. So congratulations. You're just on a great path. So you are being received in this energy as innovative, also revolutionary. So there are some buttons that are being pushed in regard to other people. However, you're standing strong and being led by the spirit of true self that is seeking security and winning. And what you're really wanting to win, honey, is freedom. And you got all these other people behind you that are willing to fight alongside you against those that want to keep us bound and stuck and trapped in fear and incapability and whatever those negative emotions that are associated with all of those negative karmic cycles, okay? Or challenges, as if we cannot grow from them, right? You are not in an energy of spite or misery or, what is that other word? Like vengeance. You are not in an energy of chaos or confusion. You're really being received in an energy of empathy. You are empathetic to what is going on with humanity. You know the history. You are led by truth and justice. And as far as how that's being revealed in nature, so does God, so does the planet. Because those earthquakes are proof. Okay? So go ahead, Queen of Swords. Do you want a revolution? Just kidding. Okay, so then I'm seeing that you will be in the Four of Rods energy, right? So this is stability, foundation, security. You've worked so hard to acquire and achieve your goals that it's providing stability and security, which is necessary, especially after the fight for freedom, right? What I'm also seeing, though, is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is showing me that in the future you could possibly feel like there's a lack of options because you're standing firm and strong in your stability. And I'm hearing that's just what comes with it. So with the Seven of Cups being in reverse and feeling like you have a lack of options, maybe your idea of having a bunch of options was the same thing that was trapping you in a negative mindset. And I'm just being transparent with you. Because also, what card was in reverse? Remember, it was the abundance card that was in reverse. And so as you have rooted and grounded yourself in foundation and stability and security, and you've manifested that win that you were looking for, you also have been in the process of learning a major lesson about what freedom is. Okay? And so this is the point in time in your life where you will begin to not be looking for more options, though sowing seeds into what is going to keep you grounded and foundationally sound. So it's not a bad thing because you are putting the abundance energy upright. You're watering your tree where it is. Okay? So with the Four of Rods, you are being received as diligent, busy, hardworking. Like I said, you're watering your tree. You want to see it grow. And that Jupiter energy is coming in like an earthquake, to be honest with you. There are constant communications because big business is involved. There's this new energy of the freedom that's involved. You have that stable foundation, a home, a secure job, whatever it is, that this is how it's being expressed in your life, right? And you are working hard. You are diligent and busy. There is that Three of Pentacles energy that is revealing to yourself, the soul, the spirit of true self, your soul, that you worked hard for this. And it's like the Four of Rods is like an energy of look at what we made, right? So you are being received in this energy as not repulsive, not offensive, not foul, very forthcoming, and just secure. Then as far into your future as I can see is the Page of Swords, where there's going to be like some type of announcement, some type of speech that's going to happen, some type of invitation maybe, or someone's going to come in with new information. Now, this could be a child, okay? And I'm saying that because I'm seeing meek, where it's like you're making space for others. You're making space for new energy, new time with this Page of Swords. So it could be the announcement of a child. It could be the announcement of a new project or something. Or you could be getting invited into doing something, okay? And you are being received in this energy is also attractive. So this is something that you may have attracted to yourself. And if you are having a child, or you are going to find out that you're pregnant or something like that, congratulations, already in the future, okay? And you're also being received as heartfelt in this energy. So it is that winning energy that you've been looking for, that you've been seeking, that has finally found you. Okay? So to you, Gemini, I do send love, light, and healing energy. And I will see you all next time. Bye.